In May and June of 2016, the MNO Synod is planning on sending a group of young adults to Geneva, Switzerland and Taizé, France to take the plunge. The plunge is a way for young adults to deepen their spirituality and experience the church as a global church. Sierra Day, who will be leading this group of young adults as they take the plunge, is here today to share her experience from this year's plunge. Welcome, Sierra.
Thank you.
In our brochure that we're sending out, the advertisement for this, one of the things that we're asking for is people with a sense of adventure. What was the best part of the adventure for you?
Best part of the adventure, first I think was meeting so many young adults from, first off, just across the North America, who we met in Geneva. Secondly, I think was, especially once we got to Taizé, there we got to meet young adults from across the world.
Wow.
So not just your friends from Winnipeg talking about the global church, it's a way bigger scale, and you're able to connect with different people from across the world, their experiences with their churches, and just discuss the differences and similarities as well. And I think that's the best, most adventurous part, is meeting new people from everywhere.
And I've heard that it's not only while you're there, that this continues on after the event is over. You still connect with these people.
Absolutely. I'm still in constant communication with people across the world that I met.
So now that you're going back, are you anticipating something similar to happen? Are you going to meet up with similar people again? What are you kind of looking forward to in that part?
I'm interested to experience the whole trip again, but with a different group. I know it won't be the same as the last group, obviously,
right.
So it's going to be very different than experiencing the similar things that we did last year, but with different people. So I'm excited to see, might bring new perspectives into the whole trip. But also, there are a couple people that I know who will be going back, especially to Taizé at the same time as us.
Awesome.
And so be able to reconnect with them after a year and discuss things we've done over the past year to do with church, and maybe just in general as well.
That is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see the importance of learning about church at the global level, especially for young adults?
I think that importance was very significant, especially when we were in discussions with World Council of Churches and Lutheran World Relief when we were or Lutheran World Federation, when we were in Geneva, Switzerland. It was brought to our attention, I guess, that it's so similar across, especially North America and other parts of the world as well, that right now we have a low, population of young adults in the church and the global church. And I think it's very important right now for the young adults to actually have a strong presence in the church, because now's the time where change is happening everywhere in the world, especially in North America, and we want to be involved in that change and push for the change. Otherwise, things won't change in the church. And I think right now there needs to be a little bit of change,
especially for your peer group. Lots of times we'd say you're the future, but you're also the present, and maybe more than that, you're the present. So looking at it that way, you have to be a part of the change now.
Absolutely.
You can't wait 15 or 20 years.
No.
Because it'll be too late.
Yeah, if we aren't involved now, how can we be in the future? You know what I mean?
Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Why should young adults of the MNO register to do for this opportunity? What do you want to share with the fellow MNO Synod people for this coming trip?
I'm actually glad we're doing this video, because I didn't know exactly what I was going into when I was registering for this opportunity. I had a couple people to talk to who had gone on the trip before, but it's definitely an amazing opportunity to meet people in your age group from across the world. It was definitely, you got to be closer with God on a spiritual level, especially in Taizé, and just, it's a new adventure and a learning opportunity that you'll be able to bring home and hopefully use towards, if you're like a youth group, or just bring to your church, which is the real point of this whole trip.
It's amazing what people can bring back from experiencing religion in a different setting.
Absolutely.
You can find out more information about this plunge trip. It's on the MNO website, right on the front page on the floating slides. Right at the top, first thing you open when you open the page, it's got all kinds of information. I want to thank Sierra Dave for joining me today. It's been a fantastic time.
Thank you.
Thank you.